Jessica. I've got another video for you on some sales. This one's going to be a little different. I'm still in Phoenix for the weekend, having some time to myself. I was able to put together a video for you guys on some BOLOs, some really fast sells. So this is 12 of my fastest, not all of my fastest for the last 30 days, but 12 of my listings that sold within 24 hours of me listing them. So they're sought after, they sell fast. So I figured you guys would want to see these. I actually loved doing the research for this video and was surprised how many quick sales and how many long sales I have. That's one thing that Nifty shows me whenever I get a sale is how many days something took to sell. And I think it's fascinating that the effort I put in one day may pay me that day, or it may pay me 86 days from now or 110 days from now, but it all works together and it's just cool. So let's jump in. Number 12. Number 12 is a Fujifilm printer that prints pictures. I found it at a thrift store when I was in Idaho for Christmas. I think I paid $10 for it. It was new in the box, had never been used, but yeah, sold really fast. I had an offer for $55 the first day that I listed it, and that sounded just fine to me. My buyer paid $66.73, and I took home $47.18. Fast sales are the best sales. Number 11, an old film camera. It's crazy how sought after these are. I don't know what people use them for. Someone said real estate, but I don't know. I don't know what they use them for, but they sell fast. This one was in a whole lot of just random stuff that was in an auction when I was in Idaho. And I saw this camera and I knew that a Canon SureShot was worth looking up. And so I looked up the comps and they were selling between 90 and 120. There was some film that I had picked up that week also that I found in a thrift store. And so I lotted them together and sold right away. My buyer paid $84 after my store coupon, and I took home $63.50. Not bad for a day's work. Next up, one of my fastest selling items. Every time I find one of these, they sell super fast. This is a TI-84 Plus calculator. If you were in college and had to buy one of these, you know how expensive they are. And so, yeah, if I can find them for a decent price, most of the times I can find them for $1 to $5, and they sell fast. This one went for, looks like there was an offer on it. Oh, I'm tired. Lots of thrifting, lots of shopping. But this calculator, my buyer paid $45.88, and I took home $33. Again, same day sales are the best. Another one of my always fastest sales, I have two of them in here, just to reiterate how fast these sell, are mixed lots of intricate or beautifully designed silverware. They don't have to be silver plate. Silver plate does sell for more. I had, I think, one or two lots in the past year that I found. I don't find silver plate very often, but I do find beautiful stainless. And I put them up in lots. I just save them. I have one little drawer that if I find, 8 for $1 at one of my local thrift stores and there's a few in there, I'll grab them and put them in my little drawer until I have enough, usually between 20 and 30. This lot had 27 in it, and it sold. I got an offer the same day for $35. My buyer paid $40.99, and I took home $28 on a couple dollar investment and same day sale. Next one, I had this in one of my what sold regular weekly videos that I do, but I wanted to reiterate because this I picked up at a thrift store for I think between 12 and 14. I don't remember exactly. And then I put it in my little pile of things I I don't know much about hockey, so I knew I had to research it, and so I just kind of set it aside. And finally, I was doing something in my little shipping area, and I saw the corner of it, and I grabbed it and went, why haven't I listed this yet? I know it's going to sell. And so did some research on it, got it listed, and it sold the same day. I had it, what is my profit, 55 on this one. $55 just sitting in my death pile. Get that stuff out of your death pile. Get it listed, especially if it's a hot item, because you're just wasting money. It's just sitting there. Ooh, this one was so pretty. Same day sale, full price offer on Poshmark. Sold for $54. I took home $43.20. Most people probably wouldn't think anything of this sweater, but look at it, I had a spot that I had cleaned on it, and I couldn't even wait to picture it, and it didn't matter. It was going to sell fast. It wasn't even dry all the way, and I took pictures of it because I was so excited to get it up. But it's pretty easy to see that this is a 90s tag, because it literally says 1990 on it. But knowing this tag, this is one of the older 90s Eddie Bauer tags. A lot of time these tags are missing. But just knowing that tag and knowing it's a 90s piece automatically gives it that vintage cottagecore sought after group that's looking for it. Beautiful piece. Like again, same day sale. Here's another one of those lots. Apparently I found a lot in the last few weeks because these were January sales. And yeah, this one was 21 pieces, but they were really, really unique ones. I like these ones with the cutouts on them. So even though it was only 21, I still listed it at my normal 39-ish, and someone bought it right away. I took home 25. Again, I can come across these pretty easily at my local thrift stores. Just most of them have just random buckets of random silverware. And you just find those beautiful ones. People make art and jewelry rings out of them. So I'm thinking it's probably the artists of those type things that are picking these up, or people that are starting into that hobby want some pretty ones for a cheap price. And I can find them and I'll sell them. Another fast one-day sale. This one didn't even have a brand. Usually I look for Wiseman or, some of the more well-known dance costume companies, but this one it had no actual name on it, I don't think, but it was beautiful. I used as many keywords as I could to get it in front of the right buyer, and I obviously did that because it sold in a day. I got an offer for $35 on it within the first couple hours of it being listed, and that worked for me because I picked it up for just a couple dollars at a local thrift store and took home $25.91. This next one was actually a Depop sale, but randomly, like 2 days ago, after it sold, Depop took my listing down because it was dangerous. It had knives in it. Depop's weird, but anyways, it sold. It's made it to my customer. They're all happy. But I got an offer on these. I picked them up at a yard sale. They just got thrown into my pile of everything I paid. This whole giant pile was $20. So this sale out of that paid for that because I took home a profit of $24.88 on this sale. They were just sitting on a table, and I just thought they were really cute. They weren't a fancy brand or anything, but they were just beautiful, beautiful mauve color. I thought they'd be cute in a little cottagecore kitchen. Again, fast sale. I learned about this brand, Bogey Bros. I posted on my Facebook about them when I found them. I found 2 of them, and both of them sold fast. The other one took a couple days, but this one sold. I got an offer for $25 within about a couple hours of it being listed. And this was a new to me brand. I didn't really know how sought after it was. I probably could have just waited a couple of days and got a full price offer, but took home $15.10 on the sale for a $25 offer. Not bad. Fast money is better than slow money. This is an interesting one. If you know this brand, Kuiu, I talked about it in my very first video I made. Very sought after hot brand. These would probably have sold between 80 and 90, but as you can see, they were damaged. I tried to get a nice close-up picture. Whoever was wearing them obviously fell on their butt while they were hunting and kind of made some pulls on the back. I was able to use my little, my sweater shaver to get, some of the extra little things off, and it didn't look horrible, but I made sure the buyer knew. And I had 3 offers within an hour of me listing it. 2 for $30 and 1 for $35. And I said, go for it. You can have my damaged pants I found for $4. And I'll make a $29.33 profit within a couple hours. I like it. And my last favorite sale probably of the last year. I found this one in Idaho as well, at a little thrift store, sitting on a rack for $3. I don't like using Depop to show you things, but I put it up for $160 and got this $120 offer, and I thought it was a great offer. It's a wool, but this tag is the one that made it so valuable. This tag right here. It had no RN number, and it was missing the wool mark that's normally on it that they added in the 60s. So by knowing that this tag was pre-60s, made this shirt all the more valuable. And also this little rope right here. Knowing these details, I didn't even really see the tag. I didn't know the tags very well when I saw this, but I knew that rope. And that little rope, I can't remember what it's called at the top of my head. A loop. There it is, loop collar. It's in my title right here. Loop collar. Make sure you know that. Because if that's in there, people are searching for that shirt. And yeah, $120 sale. I took home $105.66 on this sale, all because I knew some details about a brand of a wool shirt while I was hunting in the thrift stores in Idaho. So knowledge is power, but still, I'm amazed by how many sales I went through when I was looking through these to see how many were fast and how many, like I just had one today. It has been listed for 542 days, but it just sold. So guess what? I got paid for that today, and I got paid for other things that I did today also. It's crazy. It just compounds on top of each other, and it's cool to see. But if you like videos like this, let me know, because I will share more. I have lots of fast sales that I've come across in the last 2 years of me learning this business, and I'm happy to share them. So if you want to see more, like this video, comment below, tell me you want to see more bolos, and I will gladly make some more for you. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and stay safe, and I'll